Hello, friends. Hey, so glad you chose to be with us today. I hope you found a good snow cone place to stop by to. Maybe it'll help you get through today. Hey, in the studios we have today, Elizabeth. I knew I was going to say that with Isabella. Yes. We're glad you're here today. Yes. Tell us about your family.
It's me, just me. I'm an only child, but my mom, she was on the podcast, your sister, and then my dad. So just us and my 2 dogs.
And your dogs' names?
Pinky and Fonzie.
Pinky and Fonzie.
Yep, from Happy Days.
Okay. Yeah, you are my niece.
Yes.
And we actually, before we started here, I don't mind telling the people this at all. Granny wanted a grandchild named Elizabeth.
Yes.
And she never told any of this except, I think, your mother.
Yes, she did. Mom said no.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She said, I don't ever remember telling Granny no, you know? So
exactly. Yes.
So when I found out your mama was not going to call you Elizabeth, I went, okay, I know how to take care of this. So your nickname is
Elizabeth.
Absolutely, yep. Elizabeth. You were real young when Granny and Paul were still alive. What do you remember about those days?
I remember going to Sacky Save, as she called it, and getting Borden's chocolate milk as my little reward while we were there. Yeah. And then we would go to Walmart, and she talked to everybody and anybody who would look at her. And I'm like, do you know them? No, girl, I don't know them. And I'm like, Yeah. But then we would go to Taco Bell, and we would get soft tacos, and we would get cherry Pepsi. I remember doing all those things and going to her house and coloring and doing all the fun great-grandkid things that you do. So.
Yeah. Granny used to crochet.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. She made heart pillows for people in the hospital and all the things.
She made those... she even made dresses for Barbie dolls.
Yes.
She made
dresses for us and aprons.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that was the last thing she did. When your mom and her sister, my sister, when they were young, Granny used to make Christmas dresses. Well, first off, when the girls were young, she made a lot of their clothes. But for years, this is back when Christmas was a big celebration, you know. So Granny made dresses for all the girls.
Oh, I know. I have Tiffany's. I wore Tiffany's one year. Tiffany's dress.
Oh, cool. Yeah. What did you learn from Granny and Paul?
I feel like I learned a lot. I've come to realize that later, like in life, because when they passed away, I was 6. So I've kind of reflected on different things. And I feel like I really learned that you don't need a lot to be happy. And that was really something that like drove home because their house was so small. Yeah. They didn't have a ton of stuff in it. All Paul needed was Dr. Pepper and Puffy Cheetos, and he was the happiest man alive. So I feel like they just really, all they had for a while was each other, and that's all that they needed. Yeah. And so just relying on that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they were simple people. I didn't realize until much later in life, Paul never had a paid day off. Did you know that? Never. No paid holidays.
Wow.
No paid vacation. So, like when he would take off, it's like I never knew why is this guy always working on Saturdays? Well, if he didn't work, he didn't get paid, you know. And he always took off. He never worked on Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Wasn't that their anniversary? Christmas?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. That tells you a lot about them right there. They wanted to get married.
So they did it.
On Christmas. And so they didn't have a lot, but you would never know.
No. Because they'd help anybody and everybody they could.
They didn't have a lot. You know, if you was going to have a party or something, then Granny's probably the person that you needed to call.
Oh, yeah. You can get Granny sandwiches, little finger sandwiches. Oh, yeah.
Well, that and her she made that punch that was had sherbet ice cream in it. You know,
that was good.
It was good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's different generation, different times. I remember there was someone. I think he was. I think he was dating Tiffany, and he shook Paul's hand. Mm-hmm. And Paul was a little man, but he had big hands. Mm-hmm. And he had even though he didn't work for years, he still had very, very thick skin because he always worked with his hands. And so this guy said, when you shook Paul's hand, you said you knew everything you needed to know about him. You said, this guy's he's worked for a living.
Yeah, he was out there mowing his yard at 90 or something. Oh
my! It's funny you should say that. I was just talking to Marla about that the other day. We got behind on some mowing, and so I made up for that. And it took me about 2 days of paying for making up for that after it was over with. But even after he broke his hip, he was out there and he had his crutch.
Yes, pushing the lawnmower with the crutch out there. Yeah. Like you couldn't call somebody, but yeah.
Yeah. Different times. Mm-hmm. We are definitely that's a different normal.
Yes.
Than what we live in.
Big time.
Today.
Yes.
Maybe there's some lessons there that we need to hold on to. You know.
For sure.
Well, you've had a dream for a long, long time.
Yes. Yes.
And in many ways, this past month, it's come true. So talk to us about your dream.
Well, when I was in first grade, my dad went through some pretty serious health issues, and so school was my normal because everything at home was crazy because he was in the hospital in Oklahoma, and Aunt Barla, your sister, was raising me for a little bit there, staying with me.
Oh, so that's what's wrong with you.
It is that little bit of time.
Hopefully she's not watching today, right?
I love her. She's the best. But yeah, so just that normalcy was just school. And so that really inspired me. My first grade teacher was there for me. She had no idea what was going on in my, home life, but she was there for me, and she was caring for me in all the different ways. She cared for everybody the same way, no matter what was going on at home. And that just showed me, even as a young, 6 and 7-year-old, that's really important, and that's what I want to do. So from then on, I said I want to be a teacher. And so it was a long, rough journey to get there, but I finally have succeeded. I graduated with my bachelor's of science so I can become a teacher. And then just this past month and a half or so, I was given the opportunity to have my dream job at the school I really wanted and the grade I really wanted, the subject. So I'm very, very excited and blessed.
I want to come back to that just in a minute. Each of those is a story within itself.
Yes.
But you went to school in, let's say you live in Grapevine?
I live in Euless.
Euless, okay. HEB.
Yes.
Yeah. So you went to, where'd you graduate from? High school?
Trinity High School.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Trinity. I remember that now. Okay. But you went to college at?
I started at TCC, Tarrant County College, and then I went to DBU, Dallas Baptist University.
So you spent 2 years?
Yes. I spent 2.5 because of COVID and all the things at Tarrant County. Thanks, COVID. That was my my second semester of college. COVID hit. So it kind of pushed some things around.
Yeah, we weren't quite doing the online stuff that was
not quite. It was just here, write this paper about how you like to stay home and you pass. And I was like, oh, I like this online thing. But it didn't last for long. But I went back and did that for 2.5 years. And then I went to DBU, and not all the credits transferred over because DBU's education program is #1 in the nation for elementary education. So I went there. And so a lot of different things came into play, and they're like, well, you need this credit. You don't have this credit. This one doesn't count for anything. And I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. So I ended up at DBU for 3.5 years, or 3 years, just about 3 years. So it was a little bit longer than expected, but it was worth every day of it.
Yeah. So going back just to kind of put this perspective, your dad didn't just get sick
No.
in the first grade.
No.
Still facing
Yes.
health challenges today.
Yes, he's on the heart transplant list.
Yeah, and hasn't been able to work. And
Since I was in first grade.
yeah. So to attend DBU, was that in the natural even possible for you?
No.
Okay.
No, Tarrant County College was, I can figure that out. FAFSA was there to help me out, and I had, worked and started saving and doing things. So I started doing all those things, and then it was time to transfer out to go get your bachelor's. You can't just be a teacher with an associate's degree. So I was like, well, I don't know where to go. And my pastor, he went to DBU. His wife works there. His daughters went there. And they're like, you should go look. And I was like, have you seen how much that school costs? There's no way I can even look at that school. And he was like, no, there's opportunities for scholarships and all the things. And I was like, no, I can't afford it. No. And so he was like, no, I'm telling you, like something is telling me that I need to tell you to go there. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll take a tour. So I took a tour and I was like, it's nice, but it's too expensive. So we circled with the idea. And so finally one day I was like, you know what? I like it. I'm going to go there and I'm going to figure this out. So I applied for all the things, did as much as I could. And a few loans later, I made it. Worked there, did all the things, but
Yeah, the Lord provided a job.
Yes.
At the school.
At school. I worked by my house, which is 30 minutes away. So at first I was making the drive to Euless every day from DBU, which in rush hour traffic was a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I was living there, living at DBU, working at home. It was a lot. And so I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I started out in the mailroom at DBU, which was an event in itself. And so then I was in a class, and the professor was like, I really like you. I like your attitude. You're a little spunky. I need someone who can keep me in line. Can you do that? And I was like, well,
oh,
sure.
yeah, I need you to come over to my house. Oh, Chris,
Exactly.
maybe she could work for you, brother.
Yes. So.
Oh, except she's teaching now, so I guess that ship's already sailed. Sorry.
So, he was like, I can pay you more. I can, have flexible hours with all your school stuff, because he used to be a teacher. So he's like, I understand the education world. I think it can be beneficial to you and me. And I was like, well, okay. I don't have to go run around passing out mail every day. Sounds good to me. So I, applied, got the job, started working there, and he taught me so much that I couldn't even explain how. But he taught me so much, not even in just in the workforce, but in the field of education as well. So I'm very, very grateful for that job.
Yeah. So you actually, before you graduated, I guess the last semester, you were a student teacher.
Yes.
At what school?
I was a student teacher at two different schools in HEB. I was at Bell Manor, and then I was at Arbor Creek Elementary. Okay.
And one of those two was the school that you decided this is where I want to teach.
Bell Manor. Right? Yes, Bell Manor Elementary.
Okay. And you not only wanted to teach there, you wanted a specific...
I did. I really wanted fourth grade math and science.
So you wanted... What was the name of the school?
Bell Manor.
Bell Manor.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to teach in the fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted to teach math and science. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
So you laid that fleece before the Lord, and he went to you and went, no, not Elizabeth.
At first, it was a big no. There was there wasn't any jobs for a while, and so I was having to explore, other options at other schools, and I was really, something was obviously the Lord, but at first I was like, something's really telling me that Bell Manor's where I need to be, and I was like, I don't want to just give up on this, but I can't just not have a job either. So it was really a really difficult decision to make of, do I keep holding out just a little bit longer? Do I, accept something somewhere else? What do I do? So I really had to pray about it a lot, because it was freaking me out really bad that I was going to have no job. So for a while, it was a lot of give and take in different situations and circumstances. But in the end, obviously, the Lord prevailed and I got the job. So,
what do you think the Lord was teaching you during that process?
that you gotta wait because it's not in your own timing. Because I have a plan for everything, and when stuff gets off.
Oh, see, I thought I was the only one that was that way.
No, I'm a huge planner, and when things get off track, I freak out, and it's not good. So it was.
You don't get upset, do you?
Oh no, of course I do. But it was definitely a lesson, and I can't rush things, and it can't always be in my timing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, his timing is, it's never our timing, right?
For sure.
You know, he, maybe there were some lessons he wanted you to learn, you know?
Yep, definitely. Got some more interviews under my belt, experiences in a lot of different ways that if I would have gotten the job first thing, I definitely would not have pushed myself outside of my comfort zone.
And if you had gotten it immediately, would have you given him credit for making that?
Not near as much.
Yeah. Amazing how that all works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's, well, first off, you know, there's two things come to my mind. I'm going to do the second thing first. The second one is, most of our kids don't have a dream. I'm talking about the kids at Dallas Center. They don't have a dream.
Yes.
So let's address them first. You didn't think you could go to DBU, which is it's a great school, but I mean, most major universities. Let's be real. Most major universities are pretty expensive.
Oh, they're
today.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what would you tell them if you saw a couple? There's a couple of them sitting out there around the table when you came in. Mm-hmm. What would you tell them today?
I actually got the privilege of working with people at schools in Dallas while I was at DBU. So I definitely got some experience with mostly second and fourth graders who I had this conversation with. Okay. And I was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're like, I just want to graduate high school. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, my parents didn't do it.
Yep.
And my brother is wanting to drop out. So I just want to graduate. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, you know what? You can do whatever you put your mind to. Like, truthfully. I mean, as long as you believe in yourself, that's what you can do. And obviously in the public school system, you can't
I know, you're limited in what you can say.
Exactly. Because I want to be like, if you believe in the Lord, you know, all the things. You can't quite say all that. But different occasions, it's just like, you just have to believe in yourself and find people who believe in you. That's all I kept telling them. I said, you really just have to believe in yourself. And then they're like, well, I think I can do it. And I'm like, well, I believe you can do it if you believe you can do it. So then it was like, well, I was like, well, if you believe you can do it, you got to figure out what you're going to do afterwards too. And they're like, oh, I think I want to be, you know, all the different things. I want to be a pilot. I want to be a police officer. I want to be a teacher. And I'm like, you can do whatever you set your mind to do. As long as you have this, you can support, you know, have the support system. If you can find it, that'd be great. But if not, you just have to believe in yourself.
There's also a second, the first group I was thinking about is there's people out there, the dream's dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to them today?
That's a rough one. I definitely feel like it's never truly dead. Like if you really, you know, for a while I was like, well, I'm never going to be a teacher because I can't afford this. It's too hard. I can't afford to not, because you have to do all the student teaching and all the different things. And I was like, well, this is dead because I can't afford to live and student teach and do all these other things. So it was definitely one of those moments of, well, this is dead. I need to find something else. And so I just feel like just because one thing doesn't work out doesn't mean something else can't. Like maybe it can change, dream can change, or maybe God can open a window if he shuts a door.
Yeah. What do you do when you feel like the dream is dead and here's the word nobody wants to hear. You mentioned this, waiting. What do you do during that waiting time?
There was a lot of prayer.
Oh, okay.
A lot of tears.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of different things like that. I definitely, in the waiting time, I was involved in a sorority at my university, and so I was definitely like heavily involved in them. And at DBU, they're all Christ-based, so I had a lot of girls surrounding me that, were always encouraging me and like, oh, the Lord's got you, the Lord's got you. Well, once you graduate, you still have your friends, but you're not in a meeting every week with them and different things. So I definitely had to go back and be like, okay, church family, that I haven't been here for a while because I've been at school, but like I'm struggling and I need help. And so just diving back into just going to Sunday school and church and having that opportunity to go there and have people that love and care about me surround me was definitely helpful.
What that reminded me of a pattern that I've seen people doing, and it's actually the opposite of what you just said. Life throws them a curveball, and instead of pressing in,
they pull away.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. They withdraw. And when that happens, you not only feel alone, mm-hmm. you are alone. Mm-hmm. What would you say to them?
I felt that for a little bit, because I was like, well, this is terrible. It's supposed to go this way. It's not going the way that I thought it should go. And so I definitely feel like just persistence is key. And like, if you really feel that the Lord is calling you to do that, and like that you really just need to lean into the people around you, because sometimes you cannot pick yourself back up. And that's the facts of the matter. And eventually you have to do it yourself, but it's okay to lean on others around Absolutely. You to help you get where you need to be.
Yeah. It's the beauty of belonging to the church. Mm-hmm. We are a body.
Yes.
And we're many parts. Mm-hmm. And we need each other. If we learned anything during COVID,
yes,
we need each other.
Yes, for sure.
We have a big dream. Mm-hmm. It's in the natural. In many ways, as insurmountable as you go into DBU. Mm-hmm. We're believing God for this tool that's going to enable us to equip this next generation the Lord's raising up. Not only equip them, it's going to allow us to at least double mm-hmm. what we're doing now. So why should people believe with us for the stream?
Like I said, I feel like it'll provide a place where people can feel like they can go and they can have others to lean on. Because you do Sidewalk Sunday School, you do all the different events, but you're not able to be there every single Sunday. You're not able to always have that there for them. But if there's a place for people to come to, and they know, if I have an issue, if I have a problem, I can go here and they're going to take care of me, and I can lean on them and they're going to help me get back where I need to be. If that's, physically, spiritually, anything, then that can be a place for them to go and a stable place for them to be.
Yeah. One of the things that we have always tried to do at Metro is to provide a safe haven. Mm-hmm.
You do that well.
Well, thank you. Really appreciate you being here today. Thank you for sharing. I'm so proud. Granny would be proud of you. She really would. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Folks, I'm so glad you chose to be here today with Elizabeth. Is she something special or what? In spite of her mama, she is a really, really fine young lady. She talked to us about dreams. Hey, some of you got dreams out there too. One of the things at Metro we've always tried to do is provide a safe haven. But we do have Sunday services. We don't talk much about that. We probably should. Shame on us for not doing that. We have been providing, the Lighthouse is allowing us to use some of their school facilities so that we can have church services for our entire family. Tim and Karina Thomas doing a phenomenal job leading our church on Sundays. We've almost outgrown the building where they have us. Now, our Saturday ministry we've far outgrown that for sure. You can help us today. Would you go to our webpage, dallasmetro.org? Click on I'm being help here today, Chris. Click on All In. Then click on what is All In. and you can see what the facility there, and you can help us build a safe haven. The third building, there's 3 buildings there. The third building, it's a prayer chapel. Elizabeth was talking about, a place where you can go and get along. Well, this prayer chapel is going to be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you don't even have to attend Metro. You'll be able to pull in there. We'll be on the corner of Illinois and Luke 12. You could pull in there, spend time, get along with the Lord. Have you ever had a bad day like that? Wouldn't it be awesome to know you could drive by there and spend time with the Lord? Folks, you can make this dream happen today. Would you prayerfully consider making a donation so that we can get this building up and ready to use for the glory of the Lord? Thanks for being with us. Hope you have a blessed time. God bless you. See you next week. Bye-bye.